I'm joined here with Nigel McCarthy, the Director of Education for LCSD, and we're going to go through some of the highlights of the school or the past year through the division and some of the big things that happened throughout the year. So thank you for coming in. A big year for LCSD. Lots have happened throughout the different schools, events-wise. So can you just run down some of the highlights of, or the biggest things that you've seen throughout the past year?
Well, absolutely, and thank you for inviting us here at Christmas to review the year. I think for us the biggest highlight was being able to celebrate our 60th anniversary as a school division, and to not only celebrate the past, but look forward to the future. It was an extraordinary day where we got to host people from all around the province and certainly our parents and our children in the school division. So that was a real highlight, but it's also the little things. You know, just a few weeks ago, I got to be at a band concert for the first time as a parent, and to understand what that's like, not just as a director of education, but as a parent. And you know, it's the moments where all of our trustees go around and read to every child who's in kindergarten, and getting to be a part of that kind of an experience where the littlest people who come to join us at the beginning of the year get to know the people you know, who really govern the organization, for me was another real highlight this year.
And so by being the Director of Education for the whole division, you really get to see, you know, just by observing different schools and how the students interact and how they participate in different events. So as the Director of Education, what's the biggest thing that you've seen this year that really set into fruition that this is what makes this school division so great?
It's never one big thing. It's always a coming together of so many little things. When you have nearly 3,000 children that you get to work with, it's the miracles that happen every day. You know, getting to see young people who've never played an instrument before, you know, succeed in high school. Getting to watch the transition between an early childhood education program in pre-kindergarten all the way up to grade 2 in Mother Teresa, and then watch those children as they go into grades 3 and 4. It's getting to live the stories as the children grow that really gives you the joy of working in this position.
And how have you seen LCSD improve throughout 2019, or what are some of the new things that were brought in this year that may have not been in years past?
Well, I think this year we've had the opportunity to really invest in professional development and work with our teachers. We've offered more workshops than ever before, and we've got to bring in an educational plan and a development plan for our educational assistants, who are really oftentimes the cement that holds a school together. They work individually with children and work on very specific needs and hopes and dreams for families. So getting to offer people an extra level of training and professional development has really been a win for our whole school division this year.
And what are you hoping for in the new year? And you know, this school year just started in September and going till June. So what are you hoping for the rest of this school year and into next year that LCSD will do?
Well, the graduation of 2020, right? You know, for me, this will be my 25th graduation. Getting to watch young people cross the stage, and the continued expansion of what's going on at Holy Rosary High School with, you know, schools of kinesiology and preparing kids for careers in medicine, for careers in the sciences, for careers in engineering, and having that preparation continue to develop through high school and be very specific to where kids, young people, are wanting to go is really an exciting development that I'm looking forward to continuing to be a part of and watch and learn from.
And we did mention quickly off camera that the Holy Rosary girls volleyball won zones for the first time. So can you just tell me a little bit about how that must have felt for not only the division but for the girls themselves who were able to bring home that first place? Well,
I think I got to learn from PTLN actually that this was the first time that the girls had won zones for 18 years. and that was some research that I guess was done here. But you know, this has been a very successful year for us across the sports, with at least one team in every sport being able to reach provincials. And that's an extraordinary accomplishment for any high school, and certainly for us at Holy Rosary, that's something that we get to celebrate. So yeah, it's the girls, but it's all those different sports that have been able to achieve at such a high level this year. I'm not sure what's different, but we sure are happy about it.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much for coming in, and you know, everything that LCSD does and all the schools and all the events that they put on really does show, because we go to a lot of them, that, you know, students are willing to participate, and they're very passionate about the different events and programs that is offered. So thank you for coming in, and hopefully 2020 is just as great as 2019.
Well, we wish you a very Merry Christmas, and we're always thankful for the partnership between PTLN and Lloydminster Catholic. You enable us to share the story of what's great in schools, and we really appreciate that. So a Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.